Hey, is this story original?
It's kind of borrowed.
There's a lot of opinions out there about these live-action remakes, and I don't have a strong one. But I am curious about legacy and traditions and what these films are going to leave. And with this film, I've got a lot of questions. Can we appreciate this transition? It's not just a dissolve, as the skyline stays the same.
Hey, look!
It's a giant ship sailing right next to you, and you just now noticed?
Boat has seen us through many a storm.
Yeah, but don't you think that other boat could see you through a lot more storms?
That's something theirs never will.
What, wood rot and rats?
Are you making fun of your boat? You just listed things the big boat definitely has.
No singing. It's been a long day.
Not a long enough day, huh? Your apples! Was it worth shooing the monkey? Where do the bodies of the rejected people go? What does she tell this guy? Well, that guy won't let me steal his stuff. And who is this guy she's talking to? He's not a guard. Maybe she realized Abu stole her necklace, but she should still just call Aladdin out on it. Isn't there honor among thieves? But then again, Aladdin did steal from her, so is Aladdin the worst one here?
I don't want it.
How bad of a reputation does our protagonist have that the pawn shop doesn't want to deal? Is Aladdin even a street rat? He's so clean. That's a street rat. Aladdin looks so well off, I assume he's really good at stealing. If no one knows what Jasmine looks like, why does she need to conceal her face?
Take some bread. I don't have any money.
Does Jasmine not know that money can be exchanged for goods and services? Why is this guy repairing a wagon full of stuff in the middle of an alley that his cart can't maneuver through? So why did he climb back up when there is stair access to the roof?
You bring me the rough, but never a diamond.
You can tell that by smell.
You were not born to be Sultan.
Why does this trigger you? You're not in the bloodline. Is this Abismal? You know, the guy in the sequel who's Genie Jafar's master? This guy would make a great Abismal. Never mind. And what happens when a kid comes along and swings on that thing?
You are quite the magician.
Do you really think it's magic, or do you not know how pulleys and weights work? I only asked because you didn't understand commerce earlier. She really should get out more. You know, it really is a nice tower with a nice view. Why hasn't anyone bought it and fixed it up? Or does Aladdin have squatters' rights?
Agrabah.
Why are they saying Agrabah like that? They're speaking in American accents except when they say Agrabah.
The queen was killed.
Whoa, the queen was killed? Well, this gives Jafar total justification for his war argument. How am I supposed to root against the guy who wants vengeance for the guy who won't get a job? Hey, is this story original?
It's kind of borrowed. My mother taught me that song.
Mine too.
Gasp! Are you her long-lost brother?
Do you have my bracelet? That was my mother's bracelet.
Well, if it's so important to you, why did you wait so long to ask for it back?
What is that?
Oh, you don't know?
Don't tell me.
Okay.
The cat was striped.
Oh, you are delightful.
I know.
Sink into ruin for mere sentiment.
But isn't it your sentiment? You were the one stuck in the other country's jail. Surely the Sultan knows this. Your own argument for war is your own argument against it. How long have you had this staff? If you've had it for a while, why are you just now going through your plans? Also, why do you need the lamp? Just hypnotize the Sultan into giving you the throne, or hey, wild thought, marrying the princess.
Could lead if
My
only...
dear, you cannot be a sultan.
Right, because Sultan is the masculine form. You would be a sultana. Did you know that, Sultan? She could be Sultan, you just gotta add the A.
Remember your place.
Remember your place.
Didn't you just say that? He's a parrot. He repeated you. What do we think of the motif? Too many snakes or not enough?
Diamond in the rough.
Well, now how does Iago know he's worthy?
You want to be sultan.
So Jasmine's motivations are the same as Jafar's?
I like what she's done with the place.
Have you been here before? Oh my gosh, if I didn't know this story, I'd assume this was Luke and Leia.
How did you get past the guards?
Hardcore parkour.
Who ordered the tea?
What kind of question is that? There's two of you, and you didn't ask, so...
A cat to be cleaned.
Don't cats clean themselves?
Don't steal my questions. You want to keep that disguise on until you escape? Aren't you supposed to be on a European tour bus with Spider-Man?
Steal a kingdom, and you're a statesman.
Not a king? Or a sultan? So the tiger cave monster is only going to allow one person, but the monkey doesn't matter. So could any animal be allowed in the cave? Could Iago have flown in to get the lamp? Where did the cave come from anyway? Did someone wish it to protect the genie? Are you now stuck down there? And how many broken ribs do you have? So touching the treasure is okay? Because the monkey touches it, and he touches it while he's climbing. So is he not worthy? Because he was going to touch it if not kept accountable by the monkey. Or is it that the person who is worthy to enter is the one who brings friends along the way? You know you just freed an eternally grateful flying carpet, right? Does this cave not have dust? Who is cleaning these jewels? Don't you mean held? How do you get in here? And how do you avoid the trap floor? Is that lava already cooled? Did this cave destroy its own treasure because a capuchin was grinning on something not within the blue gin? Cave, you stupid.
Where's your boss?
You don't know who rubbed the lamp? I.e., you don't know who your master is? Am I ready to be disappointed? My expectations are so high there's no way you can impress me. Woo! Did you just lower my expectations? Well, now I'm ready to be impressed. But go ahead, Will. You're a musician. I'm ready to see your version of the song. Oh, we're gonna do an old version. All right.
How does it work?
You're kidding, right? The bag of dates you gave away does not mean I'm gonna love you for 2 hours. Did sultans exist 1,000 years ago? And cultures must have changed since he's been out.
Carpet!
This is the first time Genie has recognized carpet, and they are on familiar terms. So, do they have separate magics, or...
Kind of a package deal. Little monkey with the lamp trick. Never seen that one before.
Well, is it an old trick, or have you never seen that one before? You see what carpet's doing? It's right. Sucking up to the boss.
From a vaubois, a bobwa.
Well, did you just make that up or not?
Big hat.
No, that is not a big hat.
Well, what is a big hat to you? Oh.
Gifts. Did you organize this?
Organized it. He conjured it. Your cousin's friend is DJing your wedding and ruining the reception. What do you tell him?
Move away from the jams.
You're still here.
How would you not know one of your suitors was here?
Hi.
We just gonna keep it weird, huh?
Get past the guards,
I snuck past.
even the ones that eat fire.
Wouldn't those be your worst guards? What is my opinion of this movie?
It's clumsy, but in a charming sort of a way.
Come in.
You couldn't hear where that was coming from? You're holding the paper up to the light. You sure she can't see this? Is that a wall in the water?
Whole world outside of books and maps.
Oh, you're illiterate, aren't you?
Hear what I think?
Did you miss a few hairs there? Is that a heliocentric model of our solar system? That's pretty advanced. My boy Jafar's got some talent.
You have to make a wish.
Why? He didn't have to make a wish when you got him out of the cave, or at least you don't know when his wishes are official. I just don't see how you're limited to not rescuing him. Does no one hear that? Are we not worried someone's gonna see the genie? The princess is like 2 balconies down. How'd Jafar know he was gonna come down this alley? And how come everyone knows how to lift, but no one knows when they got left? Did someone call a meeting? Hey, can we sick Raja on him and be done with this? Did earlier scenes with Akeem get cut? I like this actor. I think this is great, but we don't even know Akeem, and here he is fighting off genie magic and making huge decisions.
Enough from you, princess.
Well, she's not a princess now, so... What?
You were just a boy.
What is this poking me? Is it a shoehorn? Where's the kitty? I don't get a baby tiger?
No. No.
Don't you mean Snow? Snow?
Princess.
Ex-princess? Would it have been better if we didn't know Aladdin was there with the magic carpet? I admit, I'm curious to know how long it took to get from the ends of the earth back to Agrabah, and how did Carpet know the way? But I'll just assume Jafar spent time planning out his wedding to make it his special day. But what if we added 2 scenes? One where Jasmine tells Dahlia her plans to destroy the lamp, and one with Aladdin and the carpet and they're flying back but they're lost. Would this build the dive? Or would it kill the pacing? Was there any pacing to kill? Why didn't they get Gilbert Godfrey to... Oh, nightmare fuel! Why are you going up? Why are you going up?
Be second.
How do you know saying second upsets him? You think if you do enough movies, people will forget about Wild Wild West?
Like it never existed.
He's human? No more genie powers? That's not gonna bode well for you in the sequel. Wait, you do have a new version of this song? Why didn't you do that before? But this thing made money, so who cares?
Aladdin live action, will Jafar return? He's better more than Twitter now that he's been burned. It's clear we'll open wallets and give you massive profits. Rehashing same old plot bits, when will we learn?